Would you look who it is? Johnny Key, welcome back to the vlog. How are you doing?
I'm great.
We just got to the hotel. I'm here with
Johnny Key.
I feel great. A little scared about what's gonna happen at night, but I feel good.
He needs me.
Let's go, Luke! Come on!
Luke Talbot. What a race.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. We hope you are all doing well, unlike me, who's absolutely broken. But besides that, Johnny Key, it's a beautiful Tuesday morning. How are you doing today?
Dude, I'm doing fantastic. A little bit chilly out there running, but you'd rather be running in the cold than not running at all, you know?
Yeah. I was just gonna say, I mean, man, I'm a little jealous, to be honest.
Yeah, but how are you doing?
It's rough out here, Johnny. It's really rough. Right now,
Yeah.
doing the daily vlogs, so that's been keeping my mind off things a little bit. Terrible news this morning, actually, and the viewers will have already known by at this point, because I am going to see the ortho on Thursday, but unfortunately, I took a peek at the X-rays and I put it on my story. Had a couple of people reach out to me and say, "Yeah, there is a 100% chance you're going to need surgery." So
Really?
yeah, I didn't know if surgery was even going to be necessary, like in the slightest. Like I genuinely thought my bones were going to heal up on their own. I was very much under that impression. And unfortunately, I'm not a medical expert, but I have a couple friends who are. And one of my buddies is actually going to school for it. Shout out Mark Arroyo. He's working on his little medical degree. He was at Bradley for a while. That's who I
Go Braves.
knew at Bradley, yeah. But yeah, no, he messaged me. We're talking about it a little bit, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're definitely gonna need to get surgery." And a couple other people told me that as well. But I was like, "Dude, what?" It's really messed up. Obviously, I mean, you've seen the X-ray of it, obviously, off my story,
Yeah.
and there's a couple other
Doesn't look
ones,
great.
but no, it doesn't look great at all. So,
Awesome.
yeah, but we can dive deeper into that in a couple minutes here. I thought we should
Yeah.
really recap how our turkey
Turkey
talk
trot.
went. I mean, Johnny Key had an unbelievably out of his mind performance. I mean, just absolutely destroying expectations. What'd you run? 16:13?
Yeah, I think so.
16:13.
I think that's the official time.
I'm locked in. I know.
Yeah.
So talk to me. 7:30, race goes off. I mean, walk me through that morning. How did you feel getting ready to go? I mean, give me the Johnny Key perspective. First
Johnny
race
Key
back.
perspective. I mean, see, I'm not looking at it as a race. I'm looking at it as honestly like a mini little tempo. I know I'm not gonna win. You know, you got your boy Brad Aaron's out there, Nathan Freeling, Nathan Key, the man, the myth, the legend, Cam Sakuma, Mr. 150 miles a week. And then there's also this guy, Elvier. He's an absolute dog. He's like 28, but he shows up to that turkey trot every year and just runs like, he never wins, but he just always runs like sub 16. So he's a dog.
Okay.
Sam Shipp had to sit this one out. He had his little break after Nats, but I knew I wasn't going to win. And I probably figured I was not going to get top three. So I was just like, oh, I'm just going to run, put myself in a decent spot. You know, I didn't want to break 16:30. I knew I had to go like sub 5:20 a few times to do that. So I never really looked at my watch. I just kind of went off feel, and Coach Chief said, do not kill yourself, but like somewhat try. And so, I mean, that's kind of what happened. I was with some guys at like mile 1, and they kind of just left me. Well, there's always those kids who like go out crazy.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Like I think I got 5th or 6th in the race, and I wasn't even on the front row. It's like I was behind people. It's like, come on, guys! Like, what do we do? What are we doing? And the kid in front of me was in like Invincibles, and I was like,
oh,
like I'm not trying to judge people based off what shoes they wear, but it's like,
but you're not running
I'm
sub 16 in Invincibles.
I'm probably gonna beat this kid. Which
Yeah.
is what it was in my head. But first mile, like 5:08. Then I start to get gapped. Second mile, 5:19. I think I finished in like 5:18.
And then 5:19.
Yeah, and so there's really, I kind of just got I just got left, and then after that there was kind of no one to run with. So I mean, I kept going strong and felt good, and you know, I think if I wanted to, I probably could have kicked up the pace a little bit on the last mile, but I didn't. So
I see.
whatever.
I see. Course was a little short. Any comments on that? 0.01 short. Thoughts?
Yeah, I
That's
mean
like
the
a
critics are
full. That's a
gonna.
full half second right there.
Yeah, I mean the critics are gonna say what they want. But that's a tried and true 5K loop.
The
It's not
gobble
the
gobble
16th.
5K.
It's not the 16th annual Gobble Gobble 5K. It's got to be. It's 5K.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You just
So
got the tangents perfect to where you cut off half maybe even a quarter
I
second.
really did. I honestly did. To be
Okay.
honest, on the turnaround, there's like the road, and
Yeah.
then there's like by the road, there's a like not gravel, but there's like a paved patch
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like not up to the road. So whenever I turn, I'm gonna say I did cut. I cut it.
You cut that
So
tangent,
that's
baby.
probably where I gained that 0.01, and
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
didn't make a difference in the end. I was 13 seconds back from the guy in front of me, so it's just unfortunate that the Arnold Gobble Gobble Turkey Trot has not seen a Johnny Key victory. Now the park has seen a Johnny Key victory before, but not the Gobble Gobble run.
Okay.
And the warm up wasn't as serious as it probably should have been. Did I stop and talk to people like 4 times? Yeah, maybe. But I'm there to have fun. It's not like I was there to win.
I mean, to be fair, you also didn't get tripped and break your collarbone, so I think that's a win.
A win is a win. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Whenever I opened my phone and saw that, I was like, "Oh, well, guess whose prediction was closer?"
That is true.
Nah.
That is true. Are your prediction? I mean, I think we were just completely off on both of our predictions looking at it. Neither of us were pretty close on. I mean, you weren't even close to your own guess. And you
Well, I
were
said 16:30.
Yeah, but 16:30 and 16:13 are a pretty big difference. I mean, that's a whole 17 seconds right there. That's a big for
That's
5K.
it's a
17
long
seconds
time.
is a long time. So
That's also true.
yeah, I feel like we both didn't very we exceeded expectations and
Yeah,
un
yeah, we did.
unexceeded expectations. I mean, in the most wild of ways, to be honest. I mean, Johnny Key had an absolute stellar performance. I mean, just looking at the heart rate, unbelievable, Johnny. I mean, an
I
average
mean,
heart rate of 124, a max of
yeah. I
139.
What can I say, dude? I'm
You're
a
him.
unit.
You're
I'm a
him.
unit. Now,
No,
will
you're
my
literally
easy runs
him.
kick up to 180? Maybe, but
But the race is all that matters. Who cares
yeah, I
about the
mean,
easy run?
zone two running or whatever you call it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, dude, I was really happy to see that. Unfortunately, it just was difficult to be happy at the moment because 30 minutes after Johnny Key starts his 5K, the big dog started his 5K, and the big
Higher
dog
expectations.
went down hard. We can talk about it a little bit more in detail than I feel like I really have. So, what happened, obviously, if you guys, I mean, I'm sure everybody that's watching this has watched the video at least 3 times because how can you not? The gun goes off, and it literally is about 7 seconds after the gun goes off. A guy who, we're not going to name names, but I did look at the results. I found the Strava, I found the run itself, and I sent it to
You
Johnny.
stalked him.
Yeah, I sent it to Johnny. Well, I have it on screen. Let's just take a peek at this. What
Hey, don't
kind
pull
of
him out.
what kind of
Oh,
5K is that? What are we doing? It's the guy goes out at 4:15 pace, right? To run an average of 5:38 pace. So why did we go out at 4:15 pace?
great question, dude.
I just simply it baffles me. It genuinely baffles me. I think the craziest part is we'll get to that in a second. Gun goes off, we go out. This kid is just doing, freshman in high school activities, right? Just blazing out the start. And there is a clear lane open on my right shoulder, but he says, no, I need to cut over to the left. Tries to cut over to the left for whatever, God only knows, whatever reason he wanted to cut over to the left. Hits the back of my leg. My leg comes swinging down, hits my other leg. I go straight shoulder first into the concrete, break my collarbone. I'm back up within a second. Have you watched the how quickly I
Yeah,
get up? Kind of
yeah.
impressive. Kind of
You're
impressive.
just
Not
like,
gonna lie. I was like, what it was. And I didn't know the adrenaline was pumping, so obviously I just get up back up. I get back up, I pass him like the next 30 seconds in. I literally passed him for the next 2 miles. I went through the 2 mile faster than him. So he tripped me. I broke my collarbone and I still beat him through the 2 mile. I was like, what are we
He did beat
doing?
you in the race, though.
He did beat me in the race.
He did.
I will
And
give
you
him
can't
that.
knock that. You can't knock that.
I beat him through 2 miles. He beat me through three.
Yeah.
But I can
It's,
knock it because he knocked me physically. And that's absolutely absurd. So I'm really, really, really not happy about it, obviously. I mean, I hope to God the kid learns from it because what are we doing? That's not okay. That is like
yeah.
terrible etiquettes. And, you know, the poor soul who's going to have to run with him next time he races. Like, this kid is insane. Like, what are we doing? I'm not saying like he's like actually insane, but please use your brain and don't run like a buffoon. Like, there was no reason to be doing that whatsoever, and especially because I mean, bro, he ran like 17:40. There was no reason you need to go out like a lunatic. I mean, the
Yeah.
leaders didn't even go out like that crazy. I mean, they went out hard, don't get me wrong, but not in, like in comparison, they went out where
Yeah.
they should have went out. They didn't go out in a 4:15. I mean, the guy who won ran 14:30. So I don't know why this guy thought he was like competing with the guy who went 14:30. Like, oh, dude, it's really
That
frustrating.
beats me.
It's
Yeah.
really frustrating. Because
Yeah.
at least if I would have got tripped by the guy who won and ran 14:30, it's like, okay, well, it was competitive. We're both fighting for position. Why am
There's,
I fighting for position with a kid who's running 17:40? I shouldn't
yeah.
be. So, yeah, it's
Yeah, it's super unfortunate.
unfortunate to say the least. And now it's looking like I'm probably gonna have to get surgery on my collarbone because some kid thought he was a stud and was
Thought
gonna
he was
win
him.
this race, and he didn't. He did not. I mean, dude, it just oh man, it kills me, brother. It
Yeah,
kills me. I
it's not
didn't even
easy.
didn't even finish in the top 50. I mean, I feel like that speaks for itself.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much, there's not much to
No,
say.
no, it's just really
Yeah, it's
depressing.
unfortunate.
It's
Yeah,
really
it is
depressing.
depressing, unfortunate,
Everything in
uh,
between.
preventable,
Prov
preventable, I'd say.
Oh my God, unbelievably preventable. Unbelievably. I mean, it shouldn't have happened at all. I
No,
mean, only one person in that entire front pack falls, and it's me because a kid behind me thought he was Jakob Ingebrigtsen. I mean, what are we doing?
yeah.
So
Um,
that's how my
you know,
that's how my morning
these
went.
things happen, dude. It builds character.
It does build character.
It's
It's
gonna.
building something. It's
Yeah,
building something. I'm trying to build a treadmill at the moment that I can't even freaking
with one arm.
use. Yeah. My dad's off work tomorrow. He's got a colonoscopy on Thursday, so he's off work tomorrow.
Ooh,
Yeah, not.
poor guy.
We both got appointments on Thursday to figure out what's wrong with us, but his might be
Yay.
a little worse. I don't know. I don't really know how that translates.
Probably.
Probably. Um, but yeah, so my dad's probably gonna build it on either Wednesday or maybe Friday if he's feeling okay. So it's all laid out, ready to go. It's so beautiful. It's chef's kiss. I just want to use it and I can't. So that's how I've been doing recently. It's like, oh, I'm so excited. I got a treadmill and I can't use it. Great. So
Yeah,
yeah.
hey, at least you have it though.
Yeah, it's
And then
nice. It's nice.
is that Santa's gift?
Yeah, that's from Santa, basically. I was planning on buying it one way or another, and I don't know. It was basically going to be my because I was supposed to go to altitude camp, which obviously couldn't happen anymore regardless. Thank God I didn't buy tickets to go because
Yeah.
uh, I would be there right now actually, crazy enough. Or maybe in a couple days actually, I don't remember. Either way, that was the plan originally, and then I was like, okay, well, if I can't go to altitude camp, I'm going to use the money that I had saved up for a treadmill. And then my parents were like, well, they're going to use it as well, obviously. So they're just like, well, we'll just get it for Christmas. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So
How about me?
yeah, so my Christmas present that I won't be able to use for a couple months, but I'll use it to walk. Actually, I had one of my buddies, Jeff, reach out to me on Strava and was giving me some suggestions for a 4% or maybe it was like a 10% incline at 4 miles per hour walking. That should, he said he's had kids cross train like that before, and it's like not the exact same, but it can get your heart rate up to like what an easy run basically is. So I was like,
Okay.
okay, well, I'm definitely gonna try that out, see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, it's just nothing's quite like running, and even the elliptical, which I'd love to use, I can't. So it's like,
Yeah.
and biking sucks. It's so uncomfortable. It's unbelievably
Oh well,
uncomfortable.
yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So stationary biking is just really not ideal to say the least. So walking's okay. It has to be a flat surface. If we went and cut down our tree on Friday, the day after,
Hmm.
and it was freezing out, and I was walking on just these rows of trees, and it was unbearable because the ground was all over the place basically, and
Yeah.
every step hurt. I was just like, oh no. So, but it's slowly getting a little bit better. I'm on drugs right now. Um,
Oh, sheesh. What are we
yeah.
on?
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can reach it. There it is. I'm on Norco, which is
Narcotics?
no, that's literally what it's called. It's called Norco. Which is I don't even know. It's hydrocodone, uh, acetamin, acet, acetaminophen, otherwise known as Norco, which
Okay. Well,
is probably why they don't call it whatever the full name is because I don't know what it is. But
yeah.
it's like stronger than ibuprofen, not as strong as like Vicodin, but obviously the stronger it is, like the more addictive it is in most case scenarios. So, um,
Yeah. We don't
you
want you getting
know,
addicted to
you
that.
know, I mean, never drink, never smoked, never done drugs, and they're a little worried about me, so they're like, we can't put you on Vicodin. But to be honest, it doesn't
Mm.
work anyways. I literally still feel the exact same amount of pain. So, well, to be fair, when I wake up in the morning, my whole body hurts. So I take
Yeah.
it right when I wake up, and that does help some of like the overall pain. But the
Yeah.
actual collarbone pain itself, nothing has helped. It's just been insanely painful because obviously the collarbone's freaking broke. And you look at the x-ray and the one is right here and the other one's underneath running into it. It's like, of course
Not
it's gonna
supposed to be
hurt.
like that.
It's not
Yeah.
supposed to be like that. You're right. So
Yeah.
it's
I
it's
mean,
been a long few days.
hey, maybe you won't need surgery. You just gotta wait to see what the ortho person says on Thursday.
Yeah, so the thing is, I have a couple of people telling me I'm definitely gonna need to get surgery, and nobody's told me
Eh,
that they think it's gonna be okay. So
I think it's gonna be okay.
I'm gonna assume that the medical professionals that do this for a living that are telling me that I'm gonna need to get surgery are probably gonna be right. So.
No.
One of the guys who actually reached out is in St. Louis, and he said
Hey, shout out.
if I want to get a second opinion, he's more than happy to give me one. And I was just like, I
That's
appreciate
clutch,
it.
bro.
I will
That's
definitely let you
clutch.
know. But yeah,
Hey, come on down, baby.
come on
Come on
down
down.
instead of the 40-minute drive to the ortho on Thursday. I'll just take a 4-hour drive out to St. Louis. You
Yes.
know,
Yes, yes,
it's a
yes.
possibility.
Hey, you got a
Not a
place to
high
stay.
one. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna spend the night on your couch and be ungodly
No,
uncomfortable.
we'll get you an air mattress.
No, even better, because I can't sleep at night to begin with. An air mattress is gonna help. So
Or
I can't roll over basically. I can like kind
sweet.
of sleep on my side, but I can like rolling over it's insanely painful. So like I've been
Yeah.
sleeping on my back, which I don't sleep on my back. I think that's crazy. I always sleep like I roll over onto one of my sides. Or sometimes I'll like flip over like half on my stomach. But
Yeah, I
I
do
don't
that.
sleep on my back at all. So I've been barely sleeping. I wake up 4 times a night minimum, just like, oh, just going through it. And obviously, sleep is like the most important thing for recovery. So it's not great. It's
No,
definitely not great.
it's not ideal
Yeah,
by
and
any
then I go
means.
to work every day, and I can only use my left hand, which is the non-dominant hand. So I'm using a mouse and a keyboard, and I'm just like,
Oh, that would suck, bro.
yeah, it does. You're right. How did you know?
What can I say?
So.
Wait, so what is this? Does this mean you can't play Fortnite?
Why do you think we haven't played yet? It's a brand new season. I would have played already if I could.
Sebastian!
You didn't realize that the season's on Sunday? It was a new season.
Oh my goodness. I need to start the update.
That's so funny. That's how much you've been. For
I just
reference, John,
haven't
I
played.
texted Johnny on Friday, and I didn't get a text back till Sunday. And then even
Granted,
then,
I worked
and
all
even
day
then,
Friday, all day
it was
Saturday.
a singular text just saying, "Yeah, sorry, I was at work." And then I texted him a couple more things. Didn't get responses till
Yeah,
Monday.
I did.
You
I
didn't even respond
responded,
to
bro.
anything I texted you on Friday.
You're
You just
lying.
said
You're
sorry. You didn't respond to
lying.
a single thing I sent you on Friday. You go pull up the text right now. I go to
Lies,
Johnny's
lies,
text.
lies.
I go to Johnny's text, and it's just um where is the all right, here he goes. I texted you about the new controllers at I go to Walmart and there's controllers for Xbox on sale. I'm like,
You know I don't need that.
I better text this to Johnny because he
God,
needs
those are
him.
so nice though. I don't need it.
You literally
45
said
bucks?
you literally said you had stick drift.
No, I don't have stick drift. It's just my thing just kind of blows. Like I have such a cheap one. Like it's the one with the cord.
Well, go get a new one. It's $45. Brand
Yeah,
new
but like
one.
I don't need it. You know what I mean? I don't need
Dude,
it.
you're such a bum.
I
Anyways,
say.
so I text Johnny all this stuff Friday, and then I'm texting him Saturday morning, and I finally get a text back Saturday night. I'm already asleep, so I don't see it till Sunday morning.
Okay, it's not my fault you go to
I get
sleep at
I get
7.
a text back and it says, "Apologies, your boy for the past 2 days has ran, uploaded to Strava, gone to work, slept, repeat." And I said,
It's factual.
I mean, you would know, I wouldn't, but I was like, man, I can't even get a text back from. I'm in all this pain. I just want somebody to talk to and rant to that I'm mad that this guy cut me off and tripped me, and Johnny Key's not even texting me back.
I was busy,
In my
okay?
defense, I was busy.
I was.
No,
I
that's fair.
swear.
No, that's okay. I was just slightly depressed.
No, I would be too, bro.
We
Don't get
went
me
to the
wrong.
hospital and they were asking me questions like, we have to ask this to every patient that we comes in, so don't worry.
Are you suicidal?
Are you depressed? Have you thought
I
about
knew it.
hurting somebody or hurting yourself in the past like 48 hours? Like, no. And I was like, well, yeah, that guy that tripped you. At first she said, well, yeah. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. She's like, the
Whoa,
guy that tripped you. I was
Mom,
like,
you're not supposed to tell her that.
and she's like, the guy that tripped you. I was like, you make a good point. I am a little upset at that guy that broke my collarbone.
Oh yeah.
But well, the worst part is everybody that I see keeps hitting me with the, "Oh my God, what'd you do?" And I was like, "I didn't do anything. I got tripped and this buffoon broke my collarbone." So that was but I'm just
Is
like, "Oh, you know, I was racing on Thanksgiving morning and I got tripped and broke my collarbone." So I've had to say that like 15 times in like the
yeah, a
past
1,000,000.
2 days, yeah. Which is fine. Like I really appreciate everybody like checking in on me and I dude, the amount of people that messaged me on Instagram was so freaking nice. Like the community, the blonde boys specifically has built is just so I
Yeah,
appreciate you all the viewers. You guys are the freaking best. I appreciate you guys so much, seriously. It's
yeah.
been
I
so
love
much
the
support
Jake
and
Paulers.
love. Say again?
Yeah, the Jake Paulers. Is that what you call the community?
No, God, no. What are you talking about? Um,
uh,
no, yeah, no. I don't really have I mean, it's just the Blonde Boys Run community. What do you mean? It's just the
it's the Luke
subscribers. It's the
Talbot
BBR,
community.
the BBR subs. We need to make a Strava club that's just the Blonde Boys Run club. The BBR RC.
I'm not sure we need to make that.
Do you know how many people would join that?
Uh,
At least 10.
Me.
At least 10. I think that's
They
the matter.
gotta be blonde though.
Yeah, seriously.
There
No,
needs to
I'm
be
just
like
kidding.
a application
An
process.
app it's a private club that you have to go through an
Yeah.
application process to get in.
Yeah.
Crazy enough, I almost broke 100 kudos on Strava, which was pretty crazy.
Holy. And you made no contacts. How does it feel?
I did make no contacts, and funny enough, so I will say I screenshotted it and sent it to into no contacts. I didn't know if they would even see it, but or the guy who runs it would even see it. He saw
Yeah.
it, he responded and said "rip," and I was like, "Yeah, literally." And he didn't even post the one that I sent him. He went in and screenshotted one for himself and reposted that, or somebody else screenshot and sent it to him. I don't know, but
Yeah.
the one that I sent him, the only reason I knew all the pictures from that post were from are on dark mode, and my Strava's on dark mode. But mine, the picture of me falling, was on light
In
mode.
light mode.
So I had to do some investigation. I look at the screenshots. I'm like, these are different screenshots. So I don't know if the guy who runs No Context went in and screenshotted in himself or if somebody else sent one in. But
Yeah,
I will say I did send one in. I was like, dude, there's no way this doesn't make it on No Context. And it did. So,
that's you're famous, bro.
I mean, basically, Maxime Tyrone commented on it and said, you made it on No Context, but at what cost? And I was like, that's so facts. That's so
That is so
facts.
true, bro.
It cost
Oh,
everything. Too much.
it
Too
literally took
much.
everything. Yeah.
I know. They took it. That was today. Today. It's
So
amazing. Go
I know
ahead.
you don't know yet, but like, if you were to get surgery, do you know how long like recovery would be?
Dude, everybody that I've been talking to, the general consensus, regardless of what happens, is 6 to 8 weeks. Like, no matter what. Like, and that would be like the start of rehab. So it wouldn't even,
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd be able to run after that. But like the recovery period from everybody that I've talked to so far, and that could be different. It very well could be longer because I probably will have to get surgery. But
Yeah.
general consensus 6 to 8 weeks, and we are almost a full week in. So, only 5 more weeks, only 7 more
Well,
weeks,
yeah.
only 2 more months. So I won't be able to run till February. So, dude, no Frosty 5 mile.
Oh.
I wouldn't even be able to run it if I wanted to, I don't think. Like that's how long
Right.
it's gonna take.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Dude.
Frank, and you won't be able to play Fortnite, bro.
Yeah,
I think that's even bigger.
I'm trying to figure out a way to where I can, just plop my hand up here. But the problem is, so like I can kind of move my hand around. The problem is,
Yeah.
dude, I'm not using my right arm for anything. I'm getting spasms in my arms and my muscles are like spasming because I'm not using it for anything. So if I like try to use it, it like freaks out. I can barely do a no weighted bicep curl. Like that's how weak my arm is getting because I'm not using it for anything.
Yeah.
So it's tough. So I don't know. Maybe after I go to the ortho, I might get a new sling that might allow me to get a little bit more range of motion with my right arm and potentially, listen, Saturday, Sunday will be the real test because I work every day this week. It sucks. I have to go to work at in a couple hours here. Well, actually, when we finish with this, I'm gonna go in early and try to stretch and do a couple core exercises, potentially a few exercises, but
Yeah.
not anything crazy by any means. But yeah, I got to go to work today. I work a double shift tomorrow. I have work Thursday, and then I go to the appointment Thursday afternoon, and then I work Friday. So I'm going through
So
it.
hardworking man right there.
I mean, dude, somebody's got to pay the bills. I mean,
Yeah. Someone's got to
unfortunately,
finance that new treadmill.
I mean, literally, somebody's got to pay for the freaking uh trip to the hospital and probably a surgery. I mean, to be fair, insurance, but
Let's hope you have good insurance.
Jimmy T has got the best insurance out there. The problem is that in like 3 years, I have to get off of
You're
it.
cooked.
So
Yeah.
I need to find I don't know. My parents are telling me like you gotta figure out what you're gonna do, and I'm just like, well, the thought process was we'll see how I'm doing with YouTube at the end of the year and like kind of make a decision then. So, December 31st, might be a cutoff where I kind of have to make a
Decision day.
decision of what we're gonna do, but I don't know. I really enjoyed the daily vlogs. These have been really fun, but it's
Keeping you sane.
seriously unbelievably to be honest with you, because dude, I just don't know, man. I really don't. I have too much time to and I can't do anything. That's the hardest part. Is like I physically just can't do anything. It's like
Yeah.
what do I do with all my time? I want to read, and reading is hard. Like I need both my hands for it. So, and like I'll be honest, I can't sit here and watch like TV shows or movies. Like I just like my mind's running around too much. I can't like focus on it for enough time to do it. So, like
Yeah.
filming everything has been helpful, and I've been doing so much these past few days where, Sunday we went and what did I do Sunday? Oh no, Sunday I was just getting all my stuff done for I went to the gym for the first time. I was editing everything. I was just doing all that stuff. Monday which was yesterday. We went to Naperville and we went to Dick's on Sunday as well to get the treadmill.
Oh, to get the
And
yeah.
yesterday we went to Naperville to get my X-rays, and then today I had a dentist appointment. So I've been doing stuff. Wednesday I'll have a double shift, so that'll be a lot of my day eaten up right there. And then Thursday we'll obviously be going to see the ortho. So like the first like 5 days of this week have been very busy, but like Saturday, Sunday, I don't know what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
Um, so
Gotta
we'll
find
see.
something.
Yeah, the daily
Yeah.
vlog. I mean, it's going to be keeping me alive for real.
Yeah. Gotta
Yeah, I
find
don't really know.
some stuff to film.
I just have to keep asking my parents what they need to do because I'm just gonna go hang out with them, I guess. Like Saturday morning, I woke up and I got up at 4. I've been getting up at 4 still every morning. There's just really not a reason not to be honest. But me and my dad went to Menards, or not Saturday, Friday. Friday morning, I told my dad, I was like, I literally have nothing to do. I'm just gonna go to Menards with you if that's okay. So I got up and at like 6 o'clock we went out to Menards and I just walked around the store with him. I can't even like push a cart. I'm not strong enough. So I was just walking around with him, just looking at stuff and
Looking at
yeah,
Christmas stuff.
yeah. So it's been an experience, to say the least. Went back to
I'll
the
say.
hospital, like I said, on Sunday or Monday, and that was the hospital's huge. It's like a mall. It's insane how big that
Yeah.
hospital is. Seriously, it's crazy. But
It's
um,
one day at a time.
one day at a time. That's what I keep saying, man. I get a lot of YouTube comments that I've been responding to, so that's been really fun, just commenting back to everybody. And
Yeah.
yeah, shout out Hobbs, runner Hobbs on Instagram. A lot of people know who he is. Trains with Clayton Young and uh, Connor Mance, doing their thing out in Utah. Dropped a little comment on my video, said, hope
Very
your
nice of
that
him.
sucks, hope you feel better. I was like, Hobbs, I mean, I'm a fan. What can I say? So, shout out to Hobbs, man. Love his videos. Great athlete. The youngest at the Olympic trials this year. So that was pretty
Huh.
impressive.
How old is he?
He just graduated college, so he's like 22, 23. He's pretty
Oh
much
wow.
probably my age, I would imagine,
Wow.
somewhere around there, maybe a little bit younger, but
Good for him.
I know he's a dog, bro. I mean, he's him. He really is. I mean, very,
Yeah,
very
dog.
impressive what he's doing. So, yeah, it's just been a lot of just, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. But like you said, day by day, just gotta take it slow, gotta take it easy, and
Yeah, exactly.
hope things get better. But yeah, I was really depressed not seeing a BBR graphic last week, I will say.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a talk with admin.
Okay.
I'll get on it then.
Okay.
And hopefully it doesn't happen
Do,
again this week.
do you think I need to send admin pictures of the X-ray so that it could be used for
Yeah,
next week's? Okay.
yeah, that would
I'll get
definitely be
on that.
useful.
Yeah.
Um, Picture of collarbone,
Yeah, yeah.
mugshot of the guy who tripped you.
Oh, for sure. I actually do have that.
We would never do that.
No, no, no,
Um,
never.
Admin would never do that. But yeah, yeah, I'll get on to them, bro. It won't happen again.
Okay. That's what I like to hear, to be honest. I was really depressed because I knew like that morning I was kind of just waiting for it because I was like, man, at least I'll get to see a little BBR post and that'll make me feel a little bit better, but just
Yeah,
didn't end
I
up
just didn't.
happening and I just felt a little bad, a little depressed.
Yeah.
So,
Um,
dude, can I
yeah,
ask if you're racing
I'll
this
get on
weekend?
them. No.
I see the Youngster
No.
team has got their opener this weekend, so I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, it's probably more the sprints and I think we have throwers now, so
Oh, that's cool.
that's epic.
That is epic.
Super epic.
That is epic.
We had first official practice was yesterday.
And you went. How was it? Oh, why did you not go?
Well, um, I don't really have an excuse. There's a text I was sent out and said like official practice started or starts what's today, the 3rd?
Yeah.
It said practice begins on the 3rd, and then those last few days my phone's on do not disturb all the time, and then apparently sent another text saying that we had practice Monday, so I wasn't there. And then he was not too happy this morning. We only had weights.
Mm.
We were supposed to have a workout, but he moved it to Thursday because the Teddy Jones is like frozen over.
Oh, great.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, so
Yeah, you
not
guys got in a
great.
lot of snow recently down in Missouri.
Yeah, it's not ideal. I did my long run in the snow, but
Oh,
it
at
didn't
least
really like stick to the
at
roads, so
least you
it's like
can do a long run.
yeah, yeah. I'm thankful. That's what I'm thankful for this year.
I was
Um,
I shot Johnny a little DM, or maybe it was a text, I don't even remember. I don't even know if you saw it, to be fair, but I said, do you think I can get a shot of whatever you got and magically make me able to run in a week?
what'd you comment that on?
Maybe I commented on your Strava, to be honest.
I'll have to go back and take a look.
Yeah, I don't remember what I sent it to you though. I said, "Is it possible I can get a shot, the same shot as you, and it'll magically make me run in a week?" I think I did comment on your Strava. I commented
That's
on
funny.
Caleb Leach's Strava, and he didn't even like my message. So I don't. I mean,
He
it's
hates me.
okay. I get it. Caleb Leach hates me, man. It's okay. I mean, he's a cyber
Yeah,
bully, to be honest with you. So, I mean,
yeah.
I don't even know why I try to be nice, but
I
yeah,
wouldn't. I'd stop.
maybe I should, dude. I don't know. It's just me, Johnny, and Seb now. I mean, whatever. It's okay. And
Y-
Emmett
y-
Johnson. How can you not love Emmett Johnson? That's Emmett
I mean,
Johnson
it's
right
Emmett
there, baby.
Johnson.
Yeah. So what
Yeah, I mean,
are you think you're gonna be running indoor track at all this season? What is the thought process
yeah,
to
it
that?
will be, bro.
Okay.
I mean, first meet's like late January. So,
Oh yeah, you got time.
you give me 2 months, or I'll be fine.
2 months. I won't be
Um,
fine in 2 months, so
I'll carry for the squad. You know how
thank
it is.
you. I did have to carry all fall. It's only right.
Yeah, it's only right if I pick up my slack.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think I have more workouts than some of the guys do this winter break.
Okay.
Um, and I think it'll be all right.
Glad to hear,
Um,
man. I'm
you
glad you're
know, two.
confident.
I think around Christmas time I should start feeling the fitness come back a little bit.
I think that's probably when I'll
Um,
be feeling it leave, to be honest.
yeah, I think it's probably already gone. It's left your body.
It's been 5 days. Nah, it'd be fine. I think I probably still pick up and run relatively similar times. And if 5 days doesn't do that much. And I mean, it's not like I've been sitting here like eating like a slob or anything. Like I'm
But I
probably the
do.
exact same weight that I was when I was started, to be fair. But
Yeah, I've been watching my weight a lot.
okay.
I know me and you, we definitely need to track our weight a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty important. So I mean, it was so funny. I
Very
walked into
vital.
work and I was telling them about it, and like we got through the whole story, and one of my bosses goes, "Oh my God, so Luke actually might gain 5 pounds." I was like, "All right,
Wouldn't
yeah."
that be the worst, dude?
What
Wouldn't
if?
that be the
Oh
worst?
my goodness, what would we do?
If you put on weight,
I
oh
thought it
man.
was so funny. I mean, they
Yeah.
always are hitting me with those, like, "Hey, maybe you should eat a little extra tonight." I was like, "You don't understand how much I actually eat in a day. I eat so much."
Yeah, that's how it goes. Dude, I
Talk to
wanted
me.
to show you something.
I'm
Frick,
so excited.
am I gonna have to get up? You've
Okay.
inspired me.
Oh, wow. What did I inspire you with?
Oh, you see my cake in that?
I did. Oh my God. What do you think, bro? I'm such a fan. The first like
Dude,
it's I feel like it's one of those flavors you gotta get used to a little bit. But once you start and you do every day, I look forward to it, honestly. I love it.
yeah, I mean, I definitely need the milk, bro. I didn't put milk in it. I did water,
Oh,
and it was like, it was all right. It still tastes
I've
chocolatey.
never had it without milk, so I have no idea how that
Yeah,
tastes.
I mean, it's all right. I'm trying to get my dad on it just because, like, it's just less expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think with milk, it would taste literally the same as
Tastes so good.
what he has.
Okay.
Um, but I haven't had it today. I've only had it with water yesterday, and we got Jeremy blessed us with protein shakes today at the weight
Oh,
room.
that's
So
nice. Shout out Jeremy.
yeah, you'll find this funny. I'm not allowed to squat anymore.
Because your form is that atrocious.
Yeah.
Yep, I knew exactly what it was. Yep, your form is terrible.
Well, it's like my body just doesn't contort. Emmett said that whenever he watches, like my hips go like,
Yeah, 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 literally.
uh,
Yeah, it's bad.
um,
It's bad.
no, bro,
It's
we're like
bad.
stretching, and I can hear like Jeremy talk Kush, dude, and I'm like,
Oh no.
yeah. I mean, I kind of figured, and like I'd rather that than injure myself even
For sure.
more.
For
So,
sure. That's fine, man.
um, it's not like the worst thing, but.
It could be a lot worse. You could break something.
I'd rather have that than someone just like totally neglect. It's just funny. Jeremy's just like, next time you squat, let me watch. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, we're gonna switch this up a little bit.
Yeah, we're just not gonna squat anymore. That's funny.
Yeah, well, they gave me like he put a band above my knees, and then I'd
Yeah.
like sit down with like a barbell or whatnot, and I'd like stand or like I'd spread my knees, pause, and then stand up, and then sit back down, and then do it again. So it's like the same movement, but like not quite the same thing. But
Okay.
I don't know, dude. My weeks are hip, obviously. Or
Yeah.
my weeks. Yeah,
No,
my
your
hips
hips are
are
weak.
weak.
Yeah, I got you.
My weak are hips.
I do that often. Don't worry. Yeah.
Um,
So I think one final thing before we wrap it up, unless you have anything else you want to talk about, but
mm,
I know that the fans were really excited for the Blonde Boys to reunite this winter. We were supposed to have a winter training arc where you came down and visited. Um, I do think we might just have to scrap that one. I mean, you still could come down for a week, and I can't even bike next to you. I don't know why I was about to say that. Um,
I have an idea for what we can do and what we can use your time for.
okay, I'm ready.
No,
I
I'll
can't,
wait.
I
I'll wait
can't,
to
I,
tell you. It's a
I can't
surprise.
do BBG. So
Okay, well, never mind then.
what am I gonna do? I can't game. I literally haven't been able to play anything. Isn't that the
I'll
worst the worst part about not being able to do anything? Like being stuck at home, I can't run, I can't work out, I can't like even like I'm restricted in what I can do. I can't even play video games. Like it's that bad.
yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't like playing video games all that much. Like, I like playing, but like not
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
while. You know what I mean?
hmm
So even if you could play, dude, and that was all you could do, I'd be like so depressed.
Especially because if I can't do it by myself. Like playing video games by yourself sucks. Like we all know that.
You have Mama T like hold one end of the controller. She controls the movement.
I think I probably could play if I was on a controller, to be fair. I could probably play if I was on a controller. That would mean
Good
I'd
one.
have to buy a controller, and I don't have the money to buy a controller. Actually, my brother
No,
has a PS5 controller, so I don't know. Will a PS5 controller work on a PS4?
I don't know, dude. You're
If it
asking an
does,
Xbox guy.
if it does, I might be able to borrow it. Well, he's not even here this week. I could literally just okay, maybe I could if I just steal his controller for the week, but
Hey, you got time to try.
not today, but I will maybe no, probably not tomorrow. Maybe I could tomorrow. We'll see. I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll figure it out one way or another. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
we'll get there, dude.
We'll get there. It might take some time, but we'll get there.
Yeah,
Well, that's a very long and depressing episode of the Blonde Boys run. Do
a
you
little
have
bit.
anything else you want to?
EBD.
Yeah,
Bomb
literally.
boys depressed.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you have anything else you want to touch up
I
on
got
before we head on out?
I got nothing, dude. I got nothing. Feel better.
I appreciate it. I do know that the big dogs, I think Ethan Strand and um uh Parker Wolf and potentially maybe Yasina Dalla as well are all racing this weekend, I want to say, at a indoor 3K. So
Oh,
I think
awesome.
the indoor 3K record will be broken this weekend by somebody. Probably Yassine,
Yeah,
honestly. Yassine looks really fast. So.
probably a few of them. It's just who's
Well,
gonna dip
for
under
sure.
at the
Yeah, who's gonna
furthest.
take it? I think it'll
Yeah.
get broken by quite a few, but super excited for that. We'll have to talk about that next week. But with that being said, though, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, drop them in the comment section down below. And yeah, it's gonna be it from me and Johnny Keats. We'll see you guys next week. Take care of level things. And
Bye.
peace out.